Bottom of the first, digging in for the Aviators, Drew Avens. Just missed. And that drops in for a strike. Here's a pop-up. Salas under it. And there's one down. Those high fastballs in the zone look so tempting, but it's hard for hitters to get on plane with them. Next up for the Aviators, Darryl Hernandez. One out and the base is empty. This one is in there. No balls, 2 strikes. On the ground, right side. Dives, but it kicks off the glove. Beats the throw, and they don't get an out on the play. Kyle McCann will hit next. This one lifted in the air, left field. That's out number 2. Here's the third baseman, Luis Urias. Puts this one in the air, down the line. Racing over to make the catch. Today's broadcast is brought to you by Big Kale Soda, with more protein and fiber than any other soda on the market. There's a strike. Malone gets the start at first, batting 5th today, and he's been hitting well lately, batting over 300 in his last 10 games. Puts it in the air to center.
I got it.
It falls in. That's a base hit. Runner on base to start the inning. That one was way in on the hands. He did a great job to pull them in and get enough barrel on the ball to push it back through the middle for a hit. Colby Thomas, now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. In the air on the infield. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, and there's one away. Stepping to the plate for Las Vegas, Max Muncy.
0-1.
Next one's fouled back. In the dirt. This is a teachable moment on the bases. If you've got good instinct and you see the ball's going to hit the dirt, you can take off early and try to move up. That comes with experience. Here's the 2-2. Gets under it, pops it up. Right there to make the grab. And there's 2 away. And now, Nate Nankill. That one fouled off. The pitch. Gets that fastball by the swing upstairs. Late on that swing, and he was probably trying to stay back for something off speed. This one popped up in foul ground on the first base side. Inning over. 1 hit. Bottom of the inning. Now coming up to the dish for Las Vegas, Logan Davidson. And that's off the inside edge. In the air, right field. That one gets down for a hit. Runner aboard on the leadoff single. It's been a tough run at the plate for him lately. He needed that base hit, and we'll see if his speed becomes a factor now that he's on first. Avens swings through it for strike 1. Still scoreless in the bottom half of the third. Swing and a miss out in front of that. Wouldn't be surprised to see the runner break from first. Got him. One gone, bottom of the third inning. That strikeout didn't take long at all. You'd like to see a better approach. Digging in for the Aviators, Darryl Hernandez reached on an infield single the first time. Comes up empty on the swing, 0-2 now. Down 0-2, and now you have to shorten up and just find a way to put it in play. Maybe gonna have to fight 1 or 2 off. Now here's the 0-2. Up the middle. Steps on the bag for 1. Double play, and that'll do it for the inning. 1 hit. Welcome back. The Aviators at the dish in the bottom of the 4th. He's done well so far, but we'll see what adjustments the heart of the order make for him the second time around. Lifted in the air to right center. Lockridge moving under this one. And there's 1 away. And next, the cleanup hitter, Luis Urias. Love how he's attacking the zone, throwing a ton of strikes. These hitters need to be ready to swing at the first good strike they see. 1 out and the base is empty.
Ball upstairs.
Hit on the ground to the right side, and that's just foul. Struck out looking for the backwards K. Fastball at the letters for strike 3. Brennan Malone digs in now. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Foul ball there. Next one's fouled back. 0-2, rocks and fires. This one popped up.
Yeah, you got it. You got it.
And the inning is over. No runs, no hits. Bottom half of the 5th, and the Aviators batting. Thomas measures 5'10", 24 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2022. Way out front for strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Got the batter looking for the K. And the leadoff hitter set down in the 5th. Next up for the Aviators, Max Muncy, 0 for 1. Fouled back our way, and that's out of play. The 0-1 from the lefty. That's a mistake, letting that fastball go down the pipe. He's got to recover quickly if he wants to get something out of this AB. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And that one is foul. We'll try again. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Set down on strikes. 2 quick outs here in the bottom half of the 5th inning. A lot of hitters will look out over the plate to the outer half with 2 strikes, and they're less able to react on a good fastball in. That might explain the batter taking strike 3 called here. Nankill in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Top of the zone for a called strike. Whether or not he agreed with the calls on those first 2 pitches, he has to focus now with an 0-2 count. Gotta protect the zone, even if it's a swing and a miss. He struck him out. 3 up and 3 down, inning. We're back here at the ballpark, and now Logan Davidson. Fouled off, he was late. Next one's fouled back. And a foul ball, so he stays alive. Now here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss, that's a K. Leadoff batter retired in the 6th. Back to the top of the order here. And now, Drew Avens. Struck out on just 3 pitches the last time. Reyes. 2 away. Next to hit, Darryl Hernandez. 1 for 2. Next pitch popped foul, this one off to the right, and it'll get out of play. The 0-1. Right through there for a strike. Struck out looking for the backwards K. Picks up the 7th strikeout. Bottom of the 7th, and here's the catcher, Kyle McCann.
Aye. 0-1.
That's in there. 0-2 now.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Fly ball down the line. And that's a foul ball. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Leadoff batter set down to open the 7th. So digging in, Luis Urias. And that drops in for a strike. He swings and fouls one off. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Got the strikeout. Back-to-back Ks. Looks like he doesn't want to hand the ball off to the bullpen just yet. Impressive work. Brennan Malone, the next to hit. 2 outs, bases empty. Down 0-2, swings through it.
0-2.
It's ball
0-1.
1. What a take with 2 strikes. And
2-2
that's in the
count.
dirt. Struck out swinging. Nice job out there as he gets him. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Tom Cosgrove. I'd expect the defense to be on their toes. He tends to pitch to contact. Tristan Quinones, the top prospect. Now coming up to the dish for Las Vegas, Denzel Clark.
0-1's the count.
Late on that fastball. He must have been sitting
No
on
ball,
something
2
off
strikes.
speed. Spoils the 2-strike offering, another coming up. Pop-up foul on the right side. Gurriel has a beat on it, and a foul ball. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Close,
0-1.
but ruled a ball. Goes down on strikes, and he knew he should have offered it that one. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Daryl Hernandez. Didn't play in the day game yesterday. Should be fresh for this
0-1.
one.
Counts 1-0.
Pop-up foul on the right side.
I go.
Gurriel moving under it.
Heads up.
And there's 2 down.
Fence.
Base is empty with 2 out. CJ Alexander, the next to hit. Doing a fine job at the plate recently. Chance to extend that hitting streak to 10 games here. Bounces it to the left side. And that's the inning. An inning in the book. If you're ready to build your dream home with a moat and a whispering gallery, call AC Hines Architecture. If If you don't want those things, call someone else. That's to third, picks it up. Throws, gets the out, one away. And here's the catcher, Daniel Tstashe. That's in for a strike.
0-1.
Up the middle, Reyes jumps and throws across his body. Nicely done for the out. So 2 down now, and here at the plate, Colby Thomas. Bouncer to second. That ends the inning. Nothing across here. We're back here at the ballpark as we go to the last of the third. Stepping to the plate for Las Vegas, Max Muncy. Splits the middle, that's a strike. Muncy, serving as the designated hitter, hitting in the 7-hole today, a former first-rounder back in 2021. Lock Ridge on the way over. Out number 1 on the grab. And now the right fielder, Nate Nankill. Struggling to knock in runs in recent at-bats, hitting beneath the Mendoza line with teammates in scoring position this month. And that's in for a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That one close, ruled a ball. Home team down by 1. Here in the back end of the 3rd inning. Swings and misses, struck him out. Logan Davidson now at the plate. Swing and a miss out front that time.
0-1.
To the right side, Reyes. There with plenty of time, inning over. 9. Welcome back, the Aviators at the dish in the bottom of the 4th. And a big swing and a miss. Both the pitcher and catcher have noticed how aggressive these hitters have been early in the count. Might see if they can get them to chase. Fights that one away. The count remains 0-2. Swings through it for the K. Leadoff batter retired in the 4th. Next up for the Aviators, Darryl Hernandez. Popped out the first time. Grounder to short. DeVries to first. 2 outs already in the home 4th. Base is empty with 2 out. Digging in for the Aviators, CJ Alexander. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Love how he's attacking the zone, throwing a ton of strikes. These hitters need to be ready to swing at the first good strike they see. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Nice job out there as he gets them 1, 2, 3. Bottom half of the 5th, and the Aviators batting. Pitch is in for a strike, and it's 0-2. With 2 straight strikes on the inner half of the plate, that leaves the batter vulnerable away. Maybe something off speed. The next offering misses. Ball 1. On 0-2, hitters are often expecting a curveball out of the zone. Nice job to anticipate and lay off it. Swing and a miss, that's a K. And the leadoff hitter set down in the 5th. And now it's going to be Daniel Tstashe, 0 for 1. And that drops in for a strike. The Chihuahuas up by 4. Bottom half of the 5th. Swings through that one for strike 2.
0-2.
This pitch popped up.
You got it.
2 down. Now coming up to the dish for Las Vegas, Colby Thomas. 0 for 1, grounded out the first time around. Swing and a miss. Fine work in this one, just 1 strike away from a 5th shutout frame. Gets a piece, it stays 0-2. Swing and a miss. 3 up and 3 down, inning over. We're back here at the ballpark, and now the DH, Max Muncy. To third, and that's foul. He's thrown a lot of first pitch strikes, so the hitters need to be ready to swing early. It may not drive up the pitch count too much, but you know you'll have a good shot to do damage. And takes low for ball one. What a take with 2 strikes. Lifted in the air to right center. Lockridge glides to the left, hauls it in, and there's one away. Stepping to the plate for Las Vegas, Nate Nankill struck out swinging the first time. Fastball for a strike. Nankill, 22 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round in 2023. Swings through it. Once again, he's ahead 0-2, and he's got the power in this at-bat. Battling here, fouls it away. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. The Aviators with a 0 in the hit column so far. Goes down looking for the strikeout. Picks up the 7th strikeout of the ball game. Base is empty with 2 out. Logan Davidson getting ready to hit. 0 for 1 so far. This one popped up. Joe takes a couple of steps in. Makes the play. That is out number 3. Perfect. Hope you had a good stretch at home, set for the last half of the 7th. Digging in for the Aviators, Denzel Clark. That one in there. It's 0-1. And a strike in there. Swing and a miss. Got the strikeout. Leadoff batter set down to open the 7th. Next up for the Aviators, Darryl Hernandez. That one to first. And steps on the bag for the out. Base is empty with 2 out. CJ Alexander digs in now. 3-pitch strikeout in the last AB. Will definitely want to do better this time. The hitters in this lineup have been aggressive early in the count, swinging a lot, but then when they get down, they need to be a little more patient. Maybe they take some pitches and extend the at-bats, try to get some base runners aboard. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Close, doesn't get the call.
1 ball.
2 outs, base is empty. Punches that one away with 2 strikes. Got it. Nice job out there as he gets him 1-2-3. We're back here at the ballpark. On to the bottom of the 8th. Here's the 3rd baseman, Luis Urias.
0-1.
Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone. Now behind 0-2 after he swung too late at that breaking ball. Might need to shorten up and protect if this AB is going to turn around. This one is labeled. It's back there. And gone. It sails over the wall, and there goes the perfect game. Manager. They turn things over to the southpaw, Wandy Peralta. And he has good numbers against right-handed hitting this season. The guy in the box might have some trouble. Tristan Quinones coming off his first. And here we go. And now the shortstop, Cole Young. And this one off and running. Grounder left side, Dungan. Throws, gets the out, one away. So digging in, Caden Polkovich.
Yeah.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Salas settles underneath it. 2 away. Off to a very efficient start. 4 pitches, 2 outs. Base is empty with 2 out. Stepping to the plate for Tacoma, Austin Shenton. On the ground to short. And that one finds its way through. Nice cut there to push the ball the other way. When you try to go back through the middle, you can get a lot of hits the other way, even if you're a bit behind on your swing. The 0-1. Swing and a miss.
No balls. 2 strikes.
He hits a fly to center.
Take it.
And that's that. 1 hit, 1 left. Would you like to learn to make music and work through your personal issues? Then call the fine folks at Thad's Theremin Therapy and book a complimentary trial session today. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. I'm sure he wants that pitch back. Struck out swinging. Leadoff batter retired here in the second. Coming up to the dish for Tacoma, Rylan Thomas. Cut on and missed. 0-1.
0-1.
Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Now here's the 0-2. Fights that one off, will reset and do it again. That one almost got the hitter. Certainly looks like the pitcher's trying to establish the inside part of the plate. These hitters will have to see that and adjust their approach. Gets it to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. Base is empty with 2 out. And now the center fielder, Simon Taylor.
No ball.
No score here in the second inning. That one finds the zone. Swings through it for the strikeout. Nice job out there as he gets him 1-2-3. We're back here at the ballpark. Top half, 3rd inning. Digging in for the Rainiers, Ben Williamson. Williamson, 24 years old, and he was a 2nd-round pick in 2023. Comes up empty, strike 2. Not sure what was discussed in the hitters meeting before this game. They're swinging at just about anything. The next pitch misses. Now 1-2. Great job to lay off those pitches down and work the count even at 2-2. That's good discipline. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Swing and a miss, got the strikeout. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd. Next up for the Rainiers, number 88. Late on that fastball.
No ball, 1 strike.
This pitch popped up. Dungan in position. But it's the pitcher that makes the catch. And there's 2 down. We head back to the top of the lineup. Stepping to the plate for Tacoma, Cole Young. First time up, grounded to 3rd. Pitch misses there, and it's 1-0. That was well spotted, but he couldn't get the call from the plate umpire. But he's handling it well, and he might get that call later. 2 outs, base is empty. Grounds this one to short. McCoy on the run, throw to first, and they get the out. Nicely done. Nothing doing here. On to the 4th. Coming up to the dish for Tacoma, Caden Polkovich. That
No.
misses. And that's ball one. Pop foul out of play off to the right. The pitch. That one to first. Gurriel steps on the bag.
He's out.
Leadoff batter retired in the fourth. Now at the plate, Austin Shenton. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swings through that one, 0-1 now. Both the pitcher and
0-1.
catcher have noticed how aggressive these hitters have been early in the count. Might see if they can get them to chase. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Struck out looking for the backwards K. 2 quick outs in the top of the fourth. Base is empty with 2 out. Tyler Locklear, the next to hit. That one to first. Takes it to the bag, and that'll do it. So they go quiet. We're back here at the ballpark. We're ready for the 5th inning. And here at the plate, Lázaro Montes swings over the top there. The hitters in this lineup have been aggressive early in the count, swinging a lot. But then when they get down, they need to be a little more patient. Maybe they take some pitches and extend the at-bats, try to get some base runners aboard.
No balls. 2 strikes.
Got the batter looking for the K. And the leadoff batter retired in their half of the 5th. Here's the left fielder, Rylan Thomas. Grounded out to short the first time. Grounder to second. Whips it to first.
That's an out.
First 2 batters retired in the top of the 5th. Next up for the Rainiers, Samad Taylor. Struck out swinging the first time.
No, that's a ball.
Two down and nobody aboard. We're in the top of the 5th inning.
Hook one.
Just off the inside edge. Close, doesn't get the call. They haven't been able to put up much offense in this one, but on a 3-1 count, that might change. We'll see how it goes. Now the payoff pitch. And that's a strikeout looking. And a nice frame on the mound. He sets him down. On to the top half of inning number 6. Digging in for the Rainiers, Ben Williamson.
5. 0-1.
That one fouled off. Swings through it for the K. Leadoff batter retired in the 6th. The catcher getting ready to hit. First time up was a pop out. And that drops in for a strike. Love how he's attacking the zone, throwing a ton of strikes. These hitters need to be ready to swing at the first good strike they see. And a couple of quick outs. Back to the top of the order here. Cole Young will hit next. That one finds the zone. Fouled off, he was late. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss, that's a K. And it's 3 up and 3 down in this. Top of the 7th here. Now it's the second baseman, Caden Polkovich. And that one fouled off. He's thrown a lot of first pitch strikes, so the hitters need to be ready to swing early. It may not drive up the pitch count too much, but you know you'll have a good shot to do damage. Oh, 0-2 now. Got the batter swinging. Leadoff batter set down to open the 7th. And now, Austin Shenton. Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Might have a more aggressive approach this plate appearance. The Rainiers, trailing by 2. Here in the top half of the 7th. In there at the knees for a strike. Got the hitter swinging for the strikeout. 2 away now to start the 7th. And now the first baseman, Tyler Locklear. Little chopper rolls foul. 0-2, and the delivery. Gets a piece there, will do it again. And again on 0-2. Got him. Nice job out there as he gets him 1-2-3. Still. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th, Tom Cosgrove. Certainly he's done well against... Tristan Quinones. Welcome back. On the hill and coming off a great start, Tristan Quinones. He's a bit of a road warrior. What a great job he's done this season limiting right-handed batters, keeping their average against him down below 200. You face so many righty hitters over the course of a season, and that means how you perform against them is extra important. Amazing that he's kept them under the Mendoza line. Got him. One gone, bottom half of the first. And now the DH, Marco Luciano. Sat out last night's game, but back in there today.
0-1.
Swings through the fastball up in the zone. Textbook pitching. Slowed him down with the curve, then blew the fastball by him after he adjusted to the lower velo. Great work. Swings through it for the K. 2 quick outs in the bottom of the first this evening. Base is empty with 2 out. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Tearing it up at the plate recently. It's in each of the last 6 games. That ends the inning. It's a 1-2-3 inning. If your life feels bananas right now, find your inner peace with a visit to Bonobo Yoga. Yoga with the apes. Sorry, no gorillas are allowed on the premises. There's a strike. This one popped up in foul ground on the first base side. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Well, he got a lollipop of a breaking ball, and he came out of his mechanics for sure. Not a great swing, and that led to the pop-up. Late swing, foul to the left.
Nope.
Swing and a miss late on that one.
1 ball.
Nothing here in the bottom of the second. This one hammered deep to right, and it is gone. Home run. absolute rocket of a home run there. The sound of that one coming off the bat was impressive. He can feel very good about that dinger. Luis Matos, in the box with one away, looks at ball one. Out to short. McCoy. Throw to first in time. Base is empty with two out. And here is Vaughn Brown. Hitless in 4 at-bats in yesterday's action. Late on that fastball. Against a pitcher with great off-speed stuff, sometimes you'll sit on something other than a fastball on the first pitch. I think that's what he did. Just takes it to the bag, and that'll do it. One hit in the inning. We're back here at the ballpark. Stepping in, Christian Koss.
0-1.
Sliced down the right side. Here it comes. Punches that one away with 2 strikes. Spoils the 2-strike offering, another coming up. Got the hitter swinging for the strikeout. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd. Now the 3rd baseman, David Villar. Villar, starting at 3rd, 28 years old, and he's been on a great run at the plate, hitting better than .325 in his last 10 games. Swings through it. 1 out and the base is empty. I'm sure he wants that pitch back. Grounds it to short. Collects it. Tosses to first. 2 straight retired to begin the bottom of the 3rd. The lineup flips over. Digging in for the River Cats, Oslavis Basabe. Struck out swinging leading off the bottom of the 1st. Fly ball to right. Joe on the move. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. 3 innings in the books in this one. The River Cats. Welcome back. The River Cats at the dish in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a miss. 0-1. He swung early in the count, and that's been a recurring theme with this line. Seems like a big part of their strategy in this one. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Leadoff batter retired in the 4th. Next up for the River Cats, Yasmani Grandal. First time up, grounded to 3rd. That one finds the zone. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Fights that one away. The count remains 0-2. Fights it off. We'll see another. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Good eye there. What a take with 2 strikes. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. 2 outs already in the home 4th. Base is empty with 2 out. Coming up now to the dish for Sacramento, Bryce Eldridge. The 0-1 offering. On the ground, right side. Dives, but it kicks off the glove. The throw is late, and now on at first. Hunter Bishop now at the plate. Picked up an RBI the last time up. Still their only run of the game so far. Eldridge leading off first with 2 away. Swings at the big bender for the K. 1 hit. Bottom half of the 5th, and the River Cats batting. Fouled off left side. The Mission-style burrito here in Sacramento is a delicious filling option at the concession stand. I'd recommend you get one before they sell out. Before they moved to Sacramento, the River Cats were the Vancouver Canadians. In 1989, Canadians pitcher Tom Dries threw 3 no-hitters, including 2 back-to-back. Whips it to first, and the leadoff batter retired in their half of the 5th. Vaughn Brown, the next to hit. 0 for 4 in the win last night. Whips it to first. 2 quick outs here in the bottom half of the 5th inning. Base is empty with 2 out. Christian Koss digs in now. First at bat was a strikeout. It's a pop-up. McCoy.
I got it. That's fine.
And that's that. Offense held in. And a big swing and a miss.
0-1.
Next one's fouled back. Swing and a miss. Got the strikeout. 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter here in the 6th. Back to the top of the order here. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Oslavis Basabe.
Outside, that's a ball.
One out and the base is empty. Strike 2. Looks like he might be willing to chase
One ball,
up the ladder
2
even
strikes.
higher after that swing. The pitcher saw that, and we'll see how he adapts. Got the batter swinging. Back-to-back Ks. Stepping to the plate for Sacramento, Marco Luciano. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Sheets. There with plenty of time. Inning over. Nothing doing here. We're back here at the ballpark. Now at the dish, Yasmani Grandal.
Ball 1. Hey!
And it's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's a strikeout looking. Leadoff batter set down to open the 7th. Digging in for the River Cats, Bryce Eldridge. 1 for 2. Here's the chopper to short. McCoy. 2 gone.
Out.
And here at the plate, Hunter Bishop. And already in this one, he's gone deep, hitting a solo homer back in the 2nd inning. That was a nice boost for his team early on.
Ball 1.
Off the mark there, ball 1.
Ball 1, no strikes. Hey! Two balls, 1 strike.
2 outs, base is empty. And that's in for a strike. Gets a piece, stays alive. And the 2-2. In the air, along the left field line. That drops in no man's land, a foul ball. Got him. Nice job out there as he gets him 1-2-3. So no. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Sean Reynolds. He's a fierce competitor when he takes things. Tristan Quinones, a promising. So just about set now. And today's starter, Tristan Quinones. On the bump in this one, he's one of the highest ranked pitching prospects in the minors. It should be a real treat to see him in action today. On the ground to third, Dungan. In plenty of time to first. Digging in for the Isotopes, Robert Kalaz.
Hike 1. No balls, 1 strike.
Got the bat going too soon there. It's strike 2.
0-2.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Down to first with it, and it's there for out number 2. That's a strikeout. Now, Charlie Condon. Really strong hitting performance recently. Currently owns a 7-game hitting streak. Fouled off down the right side. 2 outs and nobody aboard. Fouled off. He was late. This one chopped on the ground. Dungan on the run, sends it over to first. And that is a nice play. With attractive interest rates and friendly staff, Mid-South Electronic Credit Union is the bank you can trust. Ask for Spencer. Ground ball left side. And that's a fair ball. Next up for the Isotopes, Sean Bouchard. Nobody out and a runner at first. Pitcher will want to keep this on the ground for the double play. The 0-1 offering. There's a strike. Hit in the air, right field.
Ball.
And there's one down. Warming Bernabel. Getting ready to hit. That one finds the zone. Strike one. Runner at first, one away. Comes up empty, strike two. That swing and a miss is a blessing in disguise for the hitter. If he had made contact, it probably would have been a double play ball. Got it. 2 out. So up next, Ryan Ritter.
That missed. That's a ball.
Swing and a miss.
1 and 2's the count.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Back-to-back Ks. They leave one runner on base. We're back here at the ballpark. On to the next inning. Coming up to the dish for Albuquerque, Drew Romo.
Hey! Ha! 0-1.
Pitch is in for a strike. 0-2. To third. Whips it to first. There's one down. So digging in, Dion Jorge. Jorge measures 6'2", hitting in the 9 spot today, and he's a native of Cuba. Next pitch, in for a strike. 1 out and the base is empty. This pitch popped up. Quinones. And a couple of quick outs. Tough way for this AB to end for the batter. He saw that one coming right down the pipe. His eyes got big, and he lost control of his swing mechanics. That pop-up should have been a laser into the gap. Ground ball to short. Wade whips it to first on the run. And very nicely done for the top of the 4th inning with the Isotopes at the dish. This one popped up.
Me.
And there's one down. Batter probably wants a mulligan after that swing. That one was right down the pipe, the kind of pitch hitters dream about. Condon, now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Both the pitcher and catcher have noticed how aggressive these hitters have been early in the count. Might see if they can get them to chase. Hard hit, right side. Steps on first for the out. Aaron Schunk now at the plate. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Love how he's attacking the zone, throwing a ton of strikes. These hitters need to be ready to swing at the first good strike they see. Next pitch popped foul, this one off to the right, and it'll get out of play. Got the strikeout looking. Nice job out there as he gets him 1-2-3. We're back here at the ballpark. Digging in, Sean Bouchard. Fouled back our way, and that's out of play. The 0-1. Right through there for a strike. That's a hittable pitch, but not what he was looking for. Early in the count, it's okay to take that. Gets him looking. And the leadoff batter retired in their half of the 5th. Here's the third baseman warming Bernabel. First at bat was a strikeout. Pitcher blew that by him at the plate, and I'm sure he's smiling after that. If the hitter's laying low, though, it could get interesting later in the AB. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 0-2 now. Gets a piece there, we'll do it again. Foul ball, still 0-2. Seemed to be sitting on the fastball there. Good job to adjust and fight off the breaking ball. Got him looking. First 2 batters retired in the top of the 5th. Digging in for the Isotopes, Ryan Ritter struck out swinging the first time. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1. Late with the swing there. Looks at one, then swings at one, and quickly he's down 0-2. Time to simplify your approach at the plate. On the ground to the left. And 1-2-3, that's the inning. Home half of the 5th coming up. No score. On to the top half of inning number 6. And now, Drew Romo.
Pack one. 0-1.
Late on that fastball.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Got the hitter swinging for the strikeout. 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter here in the 6th. And the batter will be the shortstop, Dion Jorge. 0 for 1. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
0-1.
That one fouled off. In the air, out towards right center, Mears on the move. And it's caught for the out. Back to the top of the order here. Stepping to the plate for Albuquerque, Greg Jones. Swing and a miss. 2 outs, bases empty. Swings through that one. Rapid fire work on the mound. He's keeping these batters on their toes. Popped up. Wilson heading towards it. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. So another good inning. We're back here at the ballpark, and now the right fielder, Robert Kalaz.
Here, 0-1.
Fouled off left side. Swings and misses. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. And now the DH, Charlie Condon. That one's in there, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Foul ball there. This pitch popped up. Reyes. And there are 2 down. Aaron Shunk will hit next. 1 for 2.
It's 0-1.
Swings and misses. And that is strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Got the strikeout. And a nice frame on the mound. A new arm into the game, the righty, Tom Cosgrove. Trying to strand the runner at second, Quinones. Tristan Quinones, the top prospect. Welcome back. And on the hill in this one, Tristan Quinones, having a pretty great season so far. He's posting an ERA under 2, and that speaks to the way he attacks and stays in control when he takes the hill. And the rest of the team knows they've got a good shot at coming away with a win. When he starts. If he gets into a good rhythm in this one, watch out. Here's a grounder right side, and it goes just foul. 1-2 now. Struck the batter out without a swing. Fastball at the letters for strike 3. Now it's the right fielder, Trevor Hauver. And it's a strike. Hauver stands at 6 foot even, hitting second in the lineup, and he was a third-round pick back in 2020. He breaks his bat. And plenty of time to first. I think he might break into a strut out there on the mound. Shattered his bat at the plate and then handled the grounder before throwing him out at first. I'm sure he's feeling good out there. Now up, Evan Carter. This pitch popped up. Sheets. That is the inning. Nothing doing here in this half of the inning. We head to the second. El Paso with the lead, 1-0. Is the military trying to make you house their troops? Give them no quarter. Call the law offices of Benson, Looper, and James, Third Amendment specialists, for a free consultation. He swings and fouls one off. Grounds this one to short. Wade. Over to first. And there's one down. Now it's the second baseman, Alan Trejo. Collected a couple of hits in yesterday's game. Ground ball left side. Whips it to first. Already 2 gone in the home half of the second inning. Now the third baseman, Jonathan Ornelas. To the left side, but it is well foul. 2 outs, base is empty. Fights that one off, we'll reset and do it again. Hit in the air, right field. The right fielder should have this one. And that'll wrap this inning up. Bottom of the inning, and now the first baseman, Tucker Barnhart. Pops this one up. Wade.
Go ball.
1 up, 1 down. Here's the catcher, Cooper Johnson.
The catcher, Cooper Johnson.
Next pitch, in for a strike. With 2 straight strikes on the inner half of the plate, that leaves the batter vulnerable away. Maybe something off speed. Up the middle. Tosses to first. 2 straight retired to begin the bottom of the third. And now the center fielder, Kevin Pillar.
1.
2 down and nobody aboard. Here in the back end of the 3rd inning. Close one, but doesn't get the call. That's a break for the hitter. I think that was strike 3. Good eye there. Great job to lay off 2 very tough pitches and even up the count. Right through there for the strikeout. Nice job out there as he gets him 1, 2, 3. Welcome back. The Express at the dish in the bottom of the 4th. That one fouled off. The 0-1 offering.
One.
High chopper to 3rd. And that's foul. Now here's the 0-2. Grounder to 3rd. Dive. Got it. Fires to 1st. And that is a great play for the out. Nice Brooks Robinson impression on that play. Dives to the left, stabs it, then gets up and makes the throw over to 1st. Outstanding. Digging in for the Express, Trevor Hauver. Grounded out back to the pitcher the first time. Took a little too long on the mound, and the umpire rules it's an automatic ball. The Express with a 0 in the hit column so far. One pitch fouled away. 1-2 offering. Good job to fight that one off. 1-2 pitch. Struck out swinging. 2 outs already in the home 4th. And now, Evan Carter, 0 for 1 so far. And that's in for a strike. Love how he's attacking the zone, throwing a ton of strikes. These hitters need to be ready to swing at the first good strike they see. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now. Quickly in a 2-strike count. We'll see how aggressive he is at the plate. And he goes down on strikes. 3 up and 3 down, inning over. So 12 up, 12 down to begin the ball game. The Chihuahuas lead it 1-0. Bottom half of inning number 5 and the Express batting. Well, so far, so good for him today, but as you get to the meat of the order the second time around, that's where an outing can turn on you. Still, he's been on top of it to this point. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Struck out looking for the backwards K. And the leadoff batter retired in their half of the 5th. Here's the second baseman, Alan Trejo. 0 for 1, grounded out the first time around. Rolls over it to 3rd. And that's just foul. 0-1 now. 1 out and the base is empty. Set down looking. 2 quick outs here in the bottom half of the 5th inning. Jonathan Ornelas now at the plate. Up the middle. And it gets through for a hit, their first of the ball game. The tying run is aboard. Tucker Barnhart, the next to hit. 0 for 1. Foul ball there. Fouled off left side. Lands foul, we'll reset and do it again. The Chihuahuas leading by 1, bottom half of the 5th. Swings through it for the K. Picks up the 7th strikeout of the ball game. We're back here at the ballpark, and now Cooper Johnson. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. He's thrown a lot of first pitch strikes, so the hitters need to be ready to swing early. It may not drive up the pitch count too much, but you know you'll have a good shot to do damage. Goes down looking for the strikeout. One out as they get the leadoff hitter here in the sixth. Kevin Pillar will hit next. Struck out looking the first time up. And that one fouled off. The Express trailing by 1. Here in the bottom of the sixth. And this one right back to the mound. Throw to first in time.
Now batting, shortstop.
Back to the top of the order here. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Nick Ahmed.
No, that's a ball. 1-0.
That's a hittable pitch, but not what he was looking for. Early in the count, it's okay to take that. Swings through it.
1-2.
Set down on strikes. And a nice frame on the mound. He sets him down 1-2-3. So another good inning on the mound. 6 shutout innings so far. The Chihuahuas out in front, 1-0. Bottom of the 7th, and now the right fielder, Trevor Hauver. That one close, ruled a ball. I was certain that was a strike. Not my call, though. Pitch is in there. 1 ball, 1 strike. Lifted in the air, right field, on the move. And it's caught for the out. Coming up to the dish for Round Rock, Evan Carter. And the strike zone swells in size. Pops it up, foul on the left side. McCoy drifting towards this one. But it's the pitcher that makes the catch. And a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, the left fielder, Luis.
So 2 down now, and here at the plate, Luis Mieses. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
No ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Still good life on that pitch late in this game. Two outs, bases empty. Swing and a miss, got the strikeout. And it's 3 up and 3 down in this inning. Still in.
Now pitching for El Paso.
So they turn to the lefty in this spot, Tom Cosgrove. A runner on second to deal with. Tristan Quinones, the top prospect in the league, is ready to go. All eyes on the rising star today. All right, ready to go here. Coming up to the dish for Reno, Alec Thomas. That one fouled off. Foul ball there. Now here's the 0-2. Punches that one away with 2 strikes. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Battling here, fouls it away. And the curveball is down and in. What a take with 2 strikes. Fights it off, we'll see another. These two are putting on quite a show in this battle. 5 foul balls already in this AB. Pretty amazing. Set down on strikes. Knuckler just floated down into the zone for strike 3. And now at the plate, Blaze Alexander. Didn't play in last night's game, had a little breather. In the air to the right, the right field under it. And now 2 down. Base is empty with 2 out. Ildemaro Vargas will hit next. 2 hits in last night's game. Swing and a foul straight back. Vargas starting at third, batting third today, and he's been on a great run at the plate, hitting better than .325 in his last 10 games. Drops into the glove. End of a half inning of play, no score. If you want your basement to be ready for a flood, a carnival, and everything in between, call Montresor Basement Design, proud sponsors of this broadcast. Just missed.
1-0.
Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul.
Ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
That one fouled off, 2-2 now. Lands foul, we'll reset and do it again. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Good eye there. Swings through it for the K. Leadoff batter retired here in the second. Digging in for the Aces, Rene Pinto. Collected a couple of hits in yesterday's game. 1 out and the base is empty. Next pitch, in for a strike.
0-2.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. So digging in, Tristan English. Not getting the desired results at the plate recently. Just 1 hit in the last 5 games. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. No score here in the second inning. And it's 1-2 now following the swing and miss. He must have been sitting on something off speed. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Wade on the way over. Reaching down, makes the catch. Midway in the second, no score yet. We're back here at the ballpark. On to the next inning. Stepping to the plate for Reno, AJ Vukovic. Runner on base to start the inning. Next up for the Aces, Tommy Troy. He swings and fouls one off. Here comes the pitch. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Quick feed to second for 1. That is a terrific double play. That play looked smooth and simple, but it's anything but. Credit to them for an outstanding double play. So up next, Christian Pache. It's been a tough stretch at the plate. Fires over to first. Out with room to spare. Top of the 4th inning with the Aces at the dish. Thomas, 24 years old, and he's usually in center, but today starting in right. Foul ball there. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 2. Not sure what was discussed in the hitters meeting before this game. They're swinging at just about anything. And a foul ball, so he stays alive. Keeps the AB going with the foul ball. And here's the 0-2. Swing lifted to left field. Wilson. And there's one away. Now it's the shortstop, Blaze Alexander. These hitters are coming with an aggressive approach at the plate, swinging the bat early in the count. That can spark some offense, or it can put you in a lot of bad counts. Cut on and miss. That's a strikeout. And he just continues rolling out there, looking really confident on that 3-pitch K. So 2 down now, and here at the plate, Ildemaro Vargas. Love how he's attacking the zone, throwing a ton of strikes. These hitters need to be ready to swing at the first good strike they see. The Aces, trailing by 3. Top half of the 4th. That's a strikeout looking. And it's 3 up and 3 down in this inning. We're back here at the ballpark. We're ready for the 5th inning. Coming up to the dish for Reno, Ivan Melendez. And that one fouled off. 0-1 now. Ground ball to the right side, and that's just foul. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swings and misses. And the leadoff batter retired in their half of the 5th. Digging in, Rene Pinto. Struck out swinging in the first AB. Breaking ball in there for a strike. And it's a pop-up.
I got it. Whoa,
Makes the catch. Out number 2. Base is empty with 2 out. Next up, the designated hitter, Tristan English. First time up was a pop-out. Wade. And that ends the inning. Continues. On to the top half of inning number 6. Digging in for the Aces, AJ Vukovic. He's thrown a lot of first pitch strikes, so the hitters need to be ready to swing early. It may not drive up the pitch count too much, but you know you'll have a good shot to do damage. It's a pop-up. McCoy. But it's the pitcher that makes the catch. 1 away. The batter now, Tommy Troy, hit into a double play the first time around. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. 1 out and the base is empty. Got the strikeout looking. 2 outs opening up the top of the 6th inning. And now the center fielder, Christian Pache. 0 for 1 so far. Strike 1. The hitters in this lineup have been aggressive early in the count, swinging a lot, but then when they get down, they need to be a little more patient. Maybe they take some pitches and extend the at-bats, try to get some base runners aboard. Now here's the 0-2. Fly ball out to left field.
I got it.
And that's that. On we go to the bottom of the 6th. The Chihuahuas on top here, 3-0. We're back here at the ballpark. And now the right fielder, Alec Thomas. That one fouled off. The 0-1. On the ground to first. What a stop! And safe at first as no one can get to the bag in time. And now, Blaze Alexander. Nobody out and a runner at first. Pitcher will want to keep this on the ground for the double play. With the leadoff hitter aboard, the pitcher is looking to cut down that threat. Maybe a ground ball can help them get him off the bases, maybe even a double play. Time to choke up on the bat now after falling behind 0-2. Might have been too passive early in this AB. Struck the batter out without a swing. Knuckler just floated down into the zone for strike 3. Up next, the switch-hitting third baseman, Ildemaro Vargas. Switch hitter batting righty against the lefty on the mound.
Yes. No, that's high.
That one close, ruled a ball.
2-1.
To the right side, and it's through for a hit. Lead runner stops at second.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ivan.
One out and runners at first and second. And now the first baseman, Ivan Melendez, 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. On the ground. Oh, great stop. The feed for 1 to first, not in time. Great effort there. Rene Pinto digs in now. 1-0. Some excellent pitching in this one. He's commanding everything very well. That one was in a location that wasn't going to come back to bite him. The Aces with the tying run at the dish. Next pitch misses, and the count 2-1. This is a critical moment for this pitcher. With the runners on base, you have to be wise with where you put your pitches. And a swing and a miss. And that ends the inning. That's a true competitor out there on the mound as we see the emotion there. Great job to get out of the jam. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th, Wandy Peralta. And he's been very stingy against opposing hitters, not giving up many hits on the mound. Quinones piled up 9 Ks in 7 innings without allowing a run. You can bet the rest of the team will give him some props for how he went out there and battled for him. That's a great way to help your team come out on top.